What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, another quick video. UFC weight classes. I'm going to be breaking down each one of the men's UFC weight classes from all the way from flyweight all the way to heavyweight. I think I've got an interesting list, one that not a lot of people would agree with, and I think, let's get right into it, man. Moving to the last place, sadly for me, it's going to be heavyweight. I mean, I'm a big guy. I like watching people fight at my size, but not in the UFC. Like, these fucking blobs on the UFC heavyweight division are horrid to watch, bro. I'm sick of the unranked guys going 29-28, and then the fucking main fights are all fucking finishes in 5 seconds. Like, thanks, guys, for your content. Obviously, can't blame them for that. They're fucking massive human beings. But you gotta look at the title picture in this division. Bro, come on, John Jones, man, you faggot. Like, bro, just fight Aspinall. I think you can win. I think you would win the fight. But the longer you wait, the more you make me want to pick Tom Aspinall. And the way he's going about that fight is so annoying. He's been holding up this division. The Stipe fight was so unnecessary. Yes, did it produce a nice highlight? Damn, those shorts are fire. Shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. But, like, oh, come on. It's so annoying. Even if we go to the top 15 of the division, it's so ass. Guys, how is Taliesin Teixeira ranked? Like, what the fuck? Kennedy Nzechukwu ranked for beating who? Fucking Lucas Dresky? Mick Parkin is ranked. Who the fuck did he beat? Genuinely. Shamil? How? Waldo? Okay, he's the GOAT. Fuck Ryan Spann. Anyone that picked Ryan Spann, once again, you're retarded. Tai Tuivasa. This guy is the size of a fucking ogre, bro. He's the size of entire KFC menus. Derek Lewis. You know, he's always fun. Ty Burra, always ruining the prospects. Spivak, boring as fuck. Almeida, roid monster, lab creature, fucking favela monster. I don't know what the fuck Almeida even is. I don't know how Blades beat him with that shitty little uppercut. Should have stuck to Blades, man. Why the fuck did I switch to Almeida? But, yeah, man. Pavlovich, like, he's fucking top 4. Seen him get starched by number 1, and then Tom Aspinall, and Volkov masterclassed him on the feet for 3 rounds. Gone. Rob Volkov saved my life. That robbery did it. I don't give a fuck. I was the happiest fucking man on earth when Volkov got robbed. Do I feel bad for bro? Yes. Did my pockets? Absolutely fucking not. So yeah, that's basically my synopsis on the heavyweight division. I hate this division right now. It's in a really bad state. We got Mario Pinto as the only prospect I'm interested in outside of the top 15. And yeah. That's it. We're moving on. And I think you guys wouldn't expect this weight class to be so low, considering it's kind of on fire right now. Bantamweight. Don't test me, bro. Bantamweight's overrated. Do I think it's a little worse than flyweight? I'm going to say flyweight is a bit worse than bantamweight, just because Bantamweight's gotten more notable names in the top 15. I like the champion of flyweight way more than I like the champion of bantamweight. He keeps this shit active. Marab's also active too, though. Credit to him. Always doing what he's supposed to do. And now, if we go to the top 15 of the flyweight division, you got Royval, Moreno, Albazi, Cara France, Tyra, Cap, Perez, Urseg, Almabayev. Like, you got a good-ass top 15. Vans in the top 15 now. Tamarov's in the top 15. But it's this top area. I know the UFC's had this problem where the new guys really just can't seem to get out the top 3, basically, including the champion at the time. And then the champion will go on a drastic fucking losing streak. I don't know why. Usman, fucking Izzy. I'm so happy Izzy's on a losing streak, but fucking Izzy. Yeah, man, I think flyweight's title picture is kind of what holds it back from being above bantamweight, in my opinion. I love bantamweight, though, but some contenders, and I think flyweight actually has some really interesting prospects. Loney Kavanaugh. I'm really interested in his career. Fucking, I'm not trying to see Bilal or Ankalaev, ugly fucks. Bilal's the GOAT, though. Can't lie. Bilal, you're hideous, still. I just think, yeah, the title picture is really what holds it back, man. Tyra was supposed to be the guy to break through, and Royval shut that down. Folded my parlay. Always the last leg. But shout out to Royval because he's always fun as fuck to watch. Van, I believe, is going to be a future champion one day, so watch out for him. I believe a lot's going to go right in bantamweight, flyweight, and I think it's actually going to one day be above bantamweight. And now moving on, obviously, to the bantamweight division with Merab Dvalishvili as the champion. God damn it, this division is so overrated in my opinion. People call this division... Bro, people at one point were calling this the best division in MMA. That's fucked. To me, that's insane, bro. I love bantamweight. I love some of the fighters at bantamweight. Piotr Jan, Vinicius Oliveira. Sanhagen's pretty cool. I like O'Malley. Although he's a fag, I think he's fucking... Striking's amazing. Obviously, Umar, very highly skilled. Figueiredo is a great... But he's a flyweight, you know what I mean? He's a flyweight. Kind of another loss for the flyweights. Another reason I had to put them a bit lower on the ranking. Yadong, I love Yadong's a fucking beast. Vera's a beast. But, man, got his ass beat by O'Malley. Like, the whole top 15 is pretty good, other than a couple of motherfuckers. Get out of here, motherfucker. Ayman Zahabi, get out of top 15. Vinicius, sleep this fool on short notice. Aldo, pull out. You don't deserve this shit fight. Just make him fight someone good for once. What holds bantamweight down, in my opinion, why I do think it's overrated, is outside of the top 8, maybe top 9. No. Okay, just because Aldo's in 11. But fuck Mario Batista. Does he even... see what I mean? There's so many guys in bantamweight you don't like. And then there's that very few you do. Plus, bro, bantamweights are so cooked. They always go to decision, bro. And when they win by finish, just because they win 2 fights by finish, they're fucking top 5 bound. Bro, I don't fucking know, man. I think bantamweight's a bit overrated. The champion, though, is fun, active, and I knew he'd beat Umar's ass. Moving on, if Pereira was still champ, this division would be a lot higher. But this ugly rodent, cunt, motherfucking bitch ass, stupid, holding against the cage, little fag with actually technically great boxing, but fuck this faggot. Magomed Ankalaev ruined this division and sent it straight to hell. God, man. It sucked balls when Pereira lost this fight. I'm not even the biggest Pereira fan. I just didn't want Hank to win. I didn't want this guy to win the belt. He's so fucking retarded looking. So inbred. And if we want to obviously go to the top, oh my god, just look at this creature. Just look at this creature. What is that? That's an actual orc. Alright. If we go down to light heavyweight though, bro, name me a prospect in this top 15. Azamat. That's it. That's it. Literally. Olberg, fraudulent prospect. Pat's at range. He'll lose to Rakic because of the wrestling. Hill would probably have knocked him out if they fought when they were supposed to fight. Blachowicz, yeah, that ranking's going to change, sadly. Fuck, Jan's going to be out of the top 5, dude. Fuck, dude. Yuri, I think, sleeps Olberg stiff. I think Alex sleeps him stiff. And I actually do think Ankalaev, ugly as fuck as he is, I do think Ankalaev sleeps Olberg out stiff. And I think he does it with ease. There's not a lot of depth in light heavyweight. The only two prospects you can really take note of in the outside of the top 15, outside of Azamat Mirzakhanov and Carlos Olberg, if you even want to call Olberg that fucking garbage fraud of prospect, only beat Blachowicz because he was 42, and still a robbery. Oh my god, fucking joke of a fight. But I'm telling you guys, outside of Zhang Mingyang and Umar Sy, maybe they were supposed to have a guy in DR Nurgashai, but that fucking faggot got subbed to ruin the parlays. Man, a lot of ruined parlays this year, eh? Fucking Jesus. But yeah, man, Magomed Ankalaev killed this division. If Yuri sleeps him, this division will shoot right back up. Yeah, call it bias. This whole video is biased, so fuck off. But, yeah, man. Moving on to weight class, I think it's a great weight class. I would have had it a bit higher if the champion didn't leave the division. Look at this smug Connor. Spanish Connor. Fucking Ilya Aptudo looking ass. Man, Ilya Topuria leaving this division hurts it really, really bad. But I still love featherweight. I've always had a soft spot for featherweight ever since the Volk era. When I don't know, man. It's just if you want to look at the top 15, if you want to eliminate Ilya from this conversation, let's just move his head out of the way. Volk, Holloway. Holloway's gone too, though. That's another thing. Like, this division is just getting deserted. It's like they don't even want to fight there anymore. Alexander Volkanovski, still a top caliber fighter. Lopez, right there as well. So is Movsar Evloev, who beat him. Yair Rodriguez is fucking shit on the ground. Just terrible on the ground. Ortega, amazing on the ground. Shit on the feet. Arnold Allen, just the most well-rounded dude you'll ever see in your life. Josh Emmett has nothing but a fucking right hand. But featherweight's more about, like, yeah, a lot of fights go to decision at featherweight as well. But there's a lot of fun in the featherweight division, especially as of late. Lopez on his run, just finishing everyone. Zalal starting to come up. Larone's starting to come up. I think he's going to beat Emmett by decision. I'm pretty confident in that. I don't know if I'm going to switch My pick, I hope Emmett kills Lerone Murphy, though. Lerone, I hope, fucking garbage. Literally fucking Leon Edwards of featherweight, but he's even worse. If John Silva knocks out Bryce Mitchell, he'll be into the top 15 as well. Man, featherweight's got some bright things and some bad things. It's like a very 50-50 dark place right now as the featherweight division. And we will be moving on to one of my personal favorite weight classes, the middleweight division, mate. I absolutely love this division. Dricus du Plessis is a fucking badass, and I think he's got a real shot. I think he's the only guy that has a shot right now against Chimaev. I think if he beats Chimaev, this guy will be champion for a long time. And speaking of Khamzat Chimaev, that fight is one of my most anticipated fights of all time. I would be so focused on the winner of that fight. I would be wanting to get the winner of that fight right perfectly. And those are the divisions I love, where they really, really make you wanna, or those are the fights I love, you know what I mean, where you just want to get the win right. You want your guy to get that win, but you also want to be fair and get it right in general. I just think that Dricus has a real shot, and there is a chance if that fight ever gets made, I pick Dricus du Plessis to defeat Khamzat Chimaev. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but there's a chance. There's a chance. But anyone ending with the EF fucking wins. Makachev, Ankalaev, fucking soon to be Evloev, fucking goddamn it. No, if Volk wins, Evloev's never going to touch the belt. But if Lopez wins, bro, we're actually cooked. Like, we're actually cooked. So bad. If you look at the whole top 50, or the whole top 15, it's full of people that are new fights for the champion. This is what I love. Not just new fights for the champion, amazing fights for the champion. A lot of these fights, I'd love to see Adesanya, or not Adesanya. I'd love to see Imavov and Dricus. Dricus, yes, he already did beat Strickland twice. I want Chimaev and Dricus so bad. One of my most anticipated fights in all of MMA. Adesanya in a rematch would get fucking folded by Dricus and subbed again. Pick that to happen as well. I said far side wrist control, ground and pound. Fucking almost had it. God damn it. But Kyle Baralio, very interesting prospect. This is the Fighting Nerds top guy right now. Jared Cannonier, obviously putting fucking RoboCop right back into place. Beating the shit out of him, folding. Like, oh my god, RoboCop, bro. You drop him twice and fold. Built like a brick shit house for nothing. Anthony Hernandez. This guy's a real dark horse. Anthony Hernandez to win the belt one day. Roman Dolidze. Kind of crawling his way back in, man. He beat Marvin Vettori. I mean, after he lost to Vettori, not a lot of people were really talking about Dolidze anymore, and people were like, oh, shit, and this. And then he lost to Imavov, and then people were like, okay, he's really bad. And then came back on this 3-fight win streak, and the Holland win aged. Dolidze not looking bad, man, in his career. 3 in a row. Costa, Vettori, and Allen, though, have been on slides. I think they should do Costa and Allen. Reiner de Ritter, in my opinion, is going to fraud check Bo Nickel. And if he does that, that's another really, really interesting prospect. And we can have 2 Netherlands mates fighting. Oh, I know Dricus is not from the Netherlands, but he sounds Dutch, you know what I mean? Michel Pereira. Fucking 1 round of cardio, bros. I can't believe they made the Abus fight. That's actually going to be the no cardio fight of the year. Who can gas out quicker? Cardiac arrest edition. And Roman Kopylov, yeah, he's good. Yes, he just knocked Chris Curtis out with a head kick late. I just don't think he's going to go far when he fights a grappler again. I don't know. I think Kopylov really does struggle with grapplers. But given the right matchups, Kopylov can make it to a belt. Not to the title and win it. I'm saying maybe around the top 5. If he gets the right matchups, maybe catches Say Delidze clubs a Whitaker, KOs Whitaker out of nowhere. Maybe Kopylov KOs an old Whitaker on the feet. You never know. But now moving on to another weight class. Down to the last two. I've been very, very 50-50 on this. And I'm trying to factor in, do I have the bias from when I was young? Or do I go with what I love now? And I've decided that the welterweight division is number 2 in the UFC. This division is so on fire right now. I think so many fun prospects are coming out of the way. Jacoby Smith, Brian Battle. I don't know if Brian Battle's ranked. Let's see. No, he's not. So you got Brian Battle. Protez is up on his way. He's ranked now. You got Sean Brady raping Leon Edwards for as long as he needed. Did what he pleased with Leon. Beat the shit out of him. And submitted him. Made that bitch tap in his own country. Nah, Edwards ain't a bitch. I can't lie. He's still a top level UFC fighter. But Shavkat Rakhmonov, another interesting prospect in the top 2. Kamaru Usman, where the fuck are you? Like, where are you, bro? I want to see you fight someone. I thought you were going to be the Kansas main event against Buckley. I was sure. I was like, oh, yeah. They're going to 100% have 2 black guys fighting in the main event of Kansas. Hey, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. They had 2 black guys in the main event. It's going to be Khalil and Jamal. And why is Jamal turning around so quick after getting chinned? I don't know. And if if Khalil is an underdog in that fight, I might take him to knock Hill out again. Because Hill's chin deteriorating, his footwork, cheeks, I don't know. But, yeah. The welterweight division's got... Bro, my MVP really just went up a weight class, ruined a prospect for no reason, though, at middleweight. Bro did it for these rankings. He's like, bro, we need the welterweights up. Yeah, Luque's done. But he submitted Garimbo, you know what I mean? But Garimbo's shit. Garimbo's garbage. Everyone knew that was going to happen. Actually, no. Garimbo's the favorite, so not everyone knew that was going to happen. Michael Morales, another interesting prospect, taking on Gilbert Burns soon. Ian Gary, only lost to Shavkat. JDM, bro. What do I got to say about bro? Best boxer at welterweight. Funnest fighter at welterweight. Please chin Bilal. Even though I love Bilal, please chin Bilal. Out stiff, please. Bilal, if he wins, he won't make a highlight reel. He'll do a fucking 50-42 decision. If you win, you chin Bilal in a highlight reel. Please. JDM, do it for my sanity. I don't think he's going to anymore. I do think Bilal's going to win that fight. I'm doing more and more research as some of the fights go on. Like, I'm not really doing research. I'm just watching what I see, and I see Bilal winning that fight right now. I don't know. It's because I don't like banking on a chance in title fights in the UFC. But the welterweight division, obviously, fucking fantastic. But without a doubt, in my opinion, since I was a young guy, I love this freaking division. The lightweight division. I know it's the classic fucking number 1. But I love this division, bro. I think lightweight is one of the funnest divisions. One of the funnest sporting entertainment you can watch is the UFC lightweight division. Everyone that fights unranked looks good as shit against each other. All their fights are competitive, razor thin. They get finishes like the featherweights don't, and the welterweights do. They get the decisions as well. They have all-time wars. They have everything you want. Look at this top 15. Bahamondes, warrior. Dawson, amazing, fantastic grappler. Benoit, warrior. Even though he got... Bro, he's not Benoit scammed, didn't he? He's going to come back. He's young. Watch. Trust. I'm not giving up on Benoit yet. They make him fight you all over as you're cooked. Paddy Pimblett? Bro's under. No one under. Here comes the controversy, bro. Paddy Pimblett is a future top 3 lightweight in the world by pure plot armor and no skill. I promise you, he doesn't have the skill of these lightweights, but he sure does have plot armor. He's gonna beat this shit. I promise you, he's gonna beat Michael Chandler's ass and submit him. I can see him really easily winning that fight. I can actually see him beating him by finish in the first 2 rounds. And everyone's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Paddy finished 2 guys faster than Charles and Makhachev. I see that happening, bro. I already know that's coming. Watch. Mateusz Gamrot, obviously great. Beneil, killed twice in a row. Moicano just got submitted. Obviously was on a day's notice. Lost a 6-fight win streak for nothing. Fuck. Now he can afford to lose. Dan Hooker, obviously a warrior. Holloway, warrior. Dustin Poirier, warrior. Gaethje, warrior. Oliveira, warrior. And Arman, an absolutely outstanding grappler that I do think is right now the uncrowned king of lightweight. I do think he could beat Islam Makhachev if they did a fight. And if they did fight at UFC 311, I would have picked him to win. And I thought he would have got it, man. I feel like he would have done it that night, man. But, really, and if we want to go to the prospects, hold on, let's go to the lightweight prospect. I didn't really do this for the other divisions, go deep into the prospects. I mentioned them, but let's just search Tapology. Lightweight, not lightweight, lightweight prospect. Dog, not in MMA in the UFC, bro. Fuck. I can name some of these prospects off the top of my head, but I just want a full list right now because I want to name them back to back to back to back to back. Alright, here we go. This guy's not in the UFC, bro. None of these guys are in the UFC, bro. What the fuck? Alright, I guess I'm going to have to go off the top of my head. Mauricio Rufy, fantastic prospect. Mektebec Orobai, I thought he got robbed against Mateusz Rebecki. In an bro, that fight was the best fight of last year. I don't give a fuck that Zellhuber and Ribovic got it when Zellhuber was pit-patting for 2 rounds, and then they had a banger round 3. The whole fight of Orobai and Rebecki was amazing. And then it got so good in round 3. Although I do think Mektebec Orobai won the fight, I don't mind them giving it to Mateusz Rebecki, who's another fantastic lightweight prospect that only has 1 loss in the UFC. I guess so does Mektebec now. Joel Alvarez, another fantastic prospect at lightweight. There's just so much good things coming out of the UFC lightweight division, and it keeps getting better and better, man. I don't ever see a division really topping it. Maybe welterweight's taking over. That's why welterweight I would have had maybe a year ago. I would have had welterweight down by featherweight where featherweight was, or light heavyweight. But it's changed a lot. It's grown on me a lot. And I do think lightweight's going to be here to stay for a long time, just as it always has. But, you know, one day there will be a better division, better top 15. But Fiziev should go to featherweight too. But that being said, thank you guys for my order. It goes like this once again. It goes in last place heavyweight, then down to flyweight, bantamweight, then light heavyweight, featherweight, then middleweight, welterweight, and down to number 1, the UFC lightweight division, my favorite division since I was a child. Not a child, but since I was about fucking 10, 11, 12. It's been my favorite division in the UFC. Obviously, the legends like Conor and Khabib helped this division greatly. Yeah, man, that's going to do it for the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what your personal top 8 ranking is. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also, let me know what you guys want for video ideas. Let me know, man. I'm down for anything. I'm down to make any type of content. If you guys want me to react to some fights, like live, I can do 60-second quick reactions if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments. Spread hate, spread love. I don't give a fuck. It's all attention at the end of the day. Thanks so much for watching. Toodaloo.